What is good, gamers, and welcome into the channel. I hope you're having a very nice one here today, or at least a better one than me, considering I woke up to 17 inches of snow. Anyways, today's topic of conversation is grinding RP inside of Diamond lobbies and Apex Legends Ranked. Now, the content of the video does focus on Diamond, but the skill sets also apply to lower ranks as well. As I'm sure all you know, the higher the rank you are, the more challenging the matches get. And a great deal of that is because everyone is just hitting more consistent shots and has good movement. But this is really where game sense really takes over. I made a community post a while back asking you all what's more important, gun skill, movement, or game sense, and a majority of you did say gun skill. But I'm here to tell you that will only get you so far. Game sense, in my opinion, is the more important skill to learn, as gun skill and movement all have diminishing returns. However, being in the right place at the right time to take advantage of an enemy's mistake, that is what goes the furthest. That is what we're going to discuss in today's video. I will be breaking the game into 3 sections, early, mid, and late game, and we'll be giving you 3 tips on each to help you climb to masters. Again, all these tips can be applied to lower ranks, however, the importance of all of them are slightly less due to the lower skill level of those lobbies. As always, if you appreciate the content, consider liking the video as it helps us get into the recommendeds. If you want more Apex tips and guides, subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell so you never miss another upload. All right, with that out of the way, let us dive right into the early game of Ranked. What I'm going to call early game is when you are in the ship through the end of round 1. Your goal at this point in the game is dropping into a location while surveying what is around, looting up, and then finding an early fight before making your way to the ring. Tip number 1 in the early game is to have 3 drop spots around the map you're comfortable looting, fighting in, and most importantly, the rotations from that location. A good drop spot will have enough loot for you and your team. Ideally, we'll see one other team landing there, or has a really quick rotation for an isolated fight. Recently made a video on my favorite landing spot in Ranked for hitting masters. Survey camp to acclimatizer third party was a prime spot for me and my team. Other spots that are really good in my opinion would be overlooked acclimatizer, maybe the dome with rotations to lava or launch site, and the other spot that I would land is staging with a fight or rotation to thermal station. It's important to know the loot routes in these or whatever POI you decide to land in, because tip number 2 is to spend a maximum of 1 minute looting, and then you're either fighting or rotating. How to decide? Well, is your loot good enough in your opinion to fight a team straight up, or do you need a third party to do so? If you're comfortable fighting, there's just one team, take that fight and make it quick. Any fight or third party that you're going to take in Diamond Rank needs to start and finish quick, a maximum of 30 seconds, and sometimes that's not even enough. If there's more than one team in your POI, it's best to rotate out or wait for knocks on their fight before hopping in, which leads me to my next tip. Be patient before shooting. Let the other teams do a great deal of the work before starting that fight. It is okay to bail on a fight if the fight takes too long or the third party didn't yield the ideal results. Ranked is a marathon, not a sprint. Your goal in every game is placement. The KP that comes along the way is just nice to have. Now, moving into the mid game, this will be after round 1 ring has closed. You'll start planning your rotations to find proper positioning for the end game. If you have no KP, you can still take a fight, but only a third party. Mid game is the toughest part of the game because everyone is trying for that extra KP. If you start a fight, more likely than not, you are going to get third partied. And if you're not, you're probably just going to get held out at a choke point. So tip number 1 in the mid game is early rotations to avoid those choke points. These areas in World's Edge are like a death trap because once one fight starts, it's hard to escape. Fragment and lava siphons are the 2 areas to avoid around the map. The hills and the rotations around these POIs are tough to traverse. If you are not there first, more than likely you are going to be fighting for your life before too long. Tip number 2 is you cannot be afraid to rotate in the ring. It will not start hurting badly until ring 3 closes, and at this point you should already be near end game positioning. Where you shouldn't be afraid to rotate in the ring, you cannot and should not fight in the ring, especially as round 2 ring closes in round 3. This will attract a lot of unwanted attention and lead to being held out more often. The final tip of mid game is having some form of recon legend on the squad, or have a very good understanding of ring pulls to position yourself for end game. Having recon legend is nice in order to play around those beacons and rotate for the best positioning for endgame. As round 3 closes, this is what I would consider the end of mid game at the beginning of the end. At this point, you should be kitted with enough ammo and heals to last the rest of the game. You don't want to spend time in a box at this point. End game is a different breed in Diamond lobbies, as everything typically comes down to the last ring. Your first order of business is obviously establishing good position, but then it's time to scout. Tip number 1 is to get a feel of the remaining squads, where they're at, how many people are there per squad, and you want to keep yourself as hidden as possible. And this does not mean hide, but keep the shooting to a minimum. The last thing you want to do is start a full fight, let another team take your position, or have multiple teams focus firing you. Looting will be at a minimum during this point in the game. Conserve your health and share heals if needed, but be smart. If you have an opportunity to take out an enemy, do it together and try to get the thirst right away. However, you do not have to sell out your positioning in the process, which does lead into the second tip for endgame. You don't have to finish full squads. You can get a knock and just not advance off of it. Chances are another team is going to see that, have line of sight, and be able to finish the kill for you. High ground is your best friend, so if there's a play to low ground, make sure you at least have one person watching your height. And the final tip of this video is to be the last team to fight. You can put pressure on teams, but you do not want to be the team that goes in first, because you're only asking to be focused out. Placement is the most important thing inside of rank, and once you're in diamond, that becomes all the more important. Play smart, play safe, and play with your team, and this makes the grind a little bit more bearable. That is all the conversation I want to have with you here in this one today. We will have the remainder of the game playing out as an example of a proper diamond end game. I hope you were able to take something away, and if there are any remaining questions, make sure to leave them in the comments section. I'll do my best to answer them fully. Until next time, everybody, stay safe, stay beautiful, stay healthy. Most importantly, peace and bless. It's been your boy Rogue, and I'm out. Kobe. Imagine.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for throwing that at him. Hope that did a lot. It sure didn't draw that.
Listen, there's no way they knew where that was coming from. No way. It wasn't me.
No way.
Oh, no way. I mean, it wasn't me, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Massive target in the air. This man's like, I'm gonna throw this arc shot. Even though it's probably gonna not lead to anything.
Listen, it's not going to capitalize. It's only going to cause bad things. I'm going to throw it anyways.
Unless you had made the nastiest stick of your life.
Got a replicator coming in.
Listen. You miss every shot that you don't take. Okay?
I mean, technically you don't, but whatever.
I'm sure that's not the saying.
Yeah, I realized it. Oh, you see that? Probably should have waited, but like they saw it.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're being aimed at.
Oh, yeah. You know, this Wraith? Wow, what a nade.
That could have been a dangerous nade. If you had gotten hit, that would have launched you
Yeah.
below,
All right, we're going back. We're going back up top. It ain't worth it. Ain't worth it.
Is this playable or am I playing Warzone?
Still can't get your account. You still can't get the account back? No. You hate to see it. Camp Central, brother.
All right, boys. Everyone post up. Puma in front of us here. And we're just gonna hold this. Right here.
It's not in ring.
It's punch booth.
Oh, geezering.
Yo, he's landed here.
I'm dead. I'm phasing back a little bit. Good knocks. Good knocks. I'm coming right back into it. What's up?
What the heck are you guys doing? What is this?
Wow.
I'm hurt. Using a Phoenix.
Why are you there?
Wait, another team. Wait, is that a team? Right here.
Enemy spotted.
I can't tell. It looks like a guy. Oh, it's a hollow spray.
Yeah,
I just grabbed him.
Alrighty then.
What in the world was that?
That was
Did they think
I-
that landing on ultimate low ground?
I
I mean, not ultimate low, but like they literally
Who are
landed
you?
where there's no cover.
I-
and
Are
we can
you?
peek it from multiple angles.
The Masters? Sheena Papi?
In the fucking
listen, dude. Listen.
Masters?
Sometimes you make a play and it don't work.
Coming in.
It
Yeah,
happens.
that's true.
It happens.
That's true. All right, they're all fighting on the other side. We can
Yep.
literally push through this duo. Well, the other.
Here.
Getting aimed at.
Might be trio. Might be trio.
That's
might be trio.
probably a trio.
Sure.
We are missing 3 people.
Nade. What a nade. What another nade.
Second name.
Behind.
All right, we gotta fight this.
Never mind, it was one.
What a ding dong.
All right, there's still another solo out there.
I think we move up now. I think this is our time. Give me here.
He's in here.
Cracked. What's up? Thirst. Okay.
Enemy taken.
We just play height
Can you
here.
grab that? Yep. They're fighting- Oh, right here. Wait, 128.
Yep, dead. That was the solo. There's still one more out.
Right here.
Right here.
I'm gonna push a little bit to the left here.
I'm gonna ult this right here.
Right here, on my left. 118.
Are you? You coming if you need?
Good. I'm thirsting for the shield.
I'm getting no takes over there. Oh,
Oh, I just got a huge lag spike. I'm dropping low.
Right here.
go. I'm healing.
Yep, come back.
Oh, it's a freaking charge thermite. I mean, rampage.
We're good.
On a bat. On a bat. You guys gotta protect.
We're good.
Right above us.
I'm gonna.
Right in front of you. Right in front of you. Help me here.
Falcon!
Messed them both.
Take your point.
Take fort.
I'm on self-res. I'm on self-res.
Okay, I'm playing height.
45 left. Patching myself.
Lobbies right here.
Crack. 125.
I'm
Yeah, heal.
Full healing.
Oh, he'll go back into that.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I'm on a Phoenix.
Great fort. Great instinct.
Thank you.
Less than 30 seconds.
Where's this
Rings
last
nearby.
person? Like, what the frick? Is there anyone behind there? Never mind.
There's a dude. I'm pretty sure there's someone behind me.
There's
You know
one
what?
right here and one right there.
Is it last two?
We have zone. Finish
We have
right
zone.
on us. We win.
Yeah, just don't go down like me, because I'm gonna be an idiot.
Crack that guy. Crack
Yeah,
that
yeah.
guy.
We're good right here. We win this all day. Future season 11 Predator, we're doing fantastic. Kano, thank you so much for asking. How about yourself? Outside my shoulder does hurt today.
I'm just chilling.
I'm just watching this port. I'm kind of nervous they're gonna take this last second. It should
watching
run
it
out
too.
by then though.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Wow.
Interesting play. Cracked.
Going broke.
Watch low ground this
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I'm watching left side. We're good. I'm watching left
Loba's
side.
pushing up. Loba's pushing up. Like right here and trying to push that
Yep.
dude off. So
Yep.
they gotta go left. About. Or she might Valkyrie. Or she might not have.
I'm just looking left. Self-resing.
Pretty sure that Loba's just chilling right
There.
here. The last one's right here. Is that? She's by herself, right?
No, there's two.
Oh, there's two? Okay.
I'm on a bat. Right
Maybe
now,
not.
Puma.
Maybe not. Japed.
I tried.
What's up? Okay. Really weird. Have a fantastic one, Rockstar. I'm gonna spend my last 2 days of break with the family, go back to school Thursday. Hope the games go well. Have a great rest of your break, my friend. I appreciate you being here, my guy. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
Yeah. That felt good.
And Happy New Year. And a very, very Happy New Year. Thank you for being with us, and thank you very much for those 1,000 biddies today, my friend. Great game, boys. Great game. Love to see it.